right
No
categories.
dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house.
Entering play call, coach
Bama!
suggestions. There are
He
right
scores
categories.
for the
You have
fifth
15
time
options.
in this game.
Bench is selected.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Safe, some drops, flats option is set to 10. Coach favorites, there are 6 categories. Base run D6.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Right back to the well. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Recent, there are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Single blitz
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
There are 6 categories.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Base run D6.
And the Mountaineers outside. With the 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Cook. Makes it past the marker. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those ankles. That's for dang sure.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Inside
the
zone.
Big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Russell. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team.
Here's a little room there. Got enough for the 1st. Touchdown, Mountaineers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Entering play call, white rail, lead under.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. You decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
The run inside. It's Hill.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Short cross.
Motion from the wideout. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Looking long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes a grab, past the marker. Breaks into the open. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Have 15 options.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
custom adjustments.
Keelan Russell. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Crimson Tide! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Epps. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
General ball coverage. Some drops with soft. Some drop favorites. Coach suggestion. Cover 1 hero. First 4. Odd. Even 6. 1. Odd. Over. Cover 2. Cover 3 sky.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the run, it's Cook. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
You have 18 options.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Recent, there are 6. Load, Sam will cover 3. First, nickel. 3, over. Tampa, cover 1, cover 2 man.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Yes.
Pulls it on the option. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. The Mountaineers in the hurry up. Finds the tight end. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, 1st down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
Yes.
He might want another play. Throwing, Hawkins. It's complete. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. Inside the 35. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
There are 6 categories. We have 9 options. Person at even 6. Over. Cover 3. Sam at cover 2. Odd. Over. Cover 3. Sky.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Francis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking for a gap. It's Cook. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the field. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king in 2, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. From the gun, the running back has it. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing.
Yeah, that's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
AHB's outside zone. AHB off tack. AHB stretch. MTNH wide zone. Inside. ISO. Duo. Down turn. MTN. AHB count. AHB. MTN. AHB count. Draw. Sweep.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Finding an escape route. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to get it to the marker. Got a little grass. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop you.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
HB stretch is selected.
Here comes the offense on first down. Runs through the tackle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You have 9 options.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
No room to run, It'll be second and goal. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Some drops with recent barrier 6 cap. Sam will blitz.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Brown will throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next week.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Cover 3 Sky is selected.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Recent barrier 6 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 Sky is selected.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Pass.
Again, it's Hawkins. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Alabama! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Return to hub. Entering online connection survey pop-up now review rate network connection quality during this game. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. And rest. Entering main menu. Ultimate Team is focused. Entering Ultimate Team screen, you have 4 options. Play is selected. Field Marketplace. Entering featured screen, beginner offers. Featured. Entering Finland's basic pack screen. Entering available 500 points pack 5 8 1050 point. Entering Finland's basic pack screen. Beginner offers. Entering available points screen. Enter 500 points pack 500 points cost for 99 USD local currency. Entering progress and rewards screen you have. Entering Finum's launch booster pack. Warrants hefty 80 overall. Kelby Collins LEDG 85 overall. Warrants Res. Kelby Collins LEDG 85 overall. Enter and Res. Sean Fitzsimmons D80 overall. Zach Williams S. Sean Fitzsimmons D80 overall. Zach Williams Res. Sean Fitzsimmons D80 overall. Enter and Res. Jaden McKees D80 overall. And Res. Entering Finum's launch premium booster pack screen. Entering Finum's launch supreme booster pack screen. Entering 1050 points pack, 1000 points plus 50 bonus points, cost $9.99 USD local currency. Entering Res. Entering Finum's launch premium KJ Golden F87 overall. Sean Fitzsimmons D8, KJ Golden F87 overall. Ty Newhouse, Sean Fitzsimmons, Res, KJ Golden F87 overall. Entering, and Res. Entering Finum's launch bonus, Ozine USMT79, Josh Petty L80 over, Ozine, Res. Josh Petty L80 overall. And Res. Zahir Mathis LEDG 81 overall. Yes. Entering beginner offer screen you have 14 options. Premium passive, general offers, training. Entering Finum's training pack, entering Finum's D&D training, entering Finum's Supreme training pack screen. Entering Ultimate Team screen you have 4 options, marketplace is selected. Node, college, ping to press, cross button to join lobby, square button to decline, L free to quick message, triangle button to more actions. Ready? View lineups, change role. Entering, leave session pop-up. Are you sure you want to leave this session? No. Notification, GHILLIE09 has joined the lobby. Squads lobby, you have defense captain, defense captain. Ready. Entering searching for match. Notification, GHILLIE09 has joined the lobby. Notification, REAPER419X has joined the lobby. Notification, HIGHLIFEOGX has joined the lobby.
Washington will kick off as this one gets started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Entering play clock, Nationals, Midline Red Auction, MTNS Core Cup, St. Pistol, Strum, HD Dive.
Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Drive, shallow, flanker drive.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Sellers. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. He'll take it himself. Oh, he's got some. It's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator.
Maybe some room here. Oh, what a cut! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and that was almost much bigger. They'll start this drive from the 42. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Going to try to get it himself. How frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a quarterback like that. They finally get him out of bounds. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Throwing Sellers. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he added the extra point. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
We have 5 options. If off left is selected.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Moore, play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lofton. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Motion from the back. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Moore with the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throwing Moore. They're working that left side. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
After the misfire, now on second down. More to the air again. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Timeout call by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moore from the gun on third down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's Sellers to throw. Pressure coming. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, which...
Going to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Entering play call, you have 5 options.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Moore. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Huskies getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play for no gain.
They'll run the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. They'll send the back in motion. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. It's complete on the right side. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. More to throw for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Man, we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Gives it on the option. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got him first down at the 44.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner.
We have 9 options. Red option is selected.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Jackson. Picks up the first down. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Gives it on the option. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Inside zone.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Sellers. Fires downfield. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way.
Touchdown, Penn State! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stopped.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Entering play call, racing. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Red option is selected.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The run inside. It's Jackson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. No wasted time as the defense uses the timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Keeps it on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. And as the quarterback takes a knee, that clock keeps dwindling away, now under a minute to play.
RPO screen complete draw. Recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9
Running out
options.
the clock seems to be a mere
selected.
formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points to win.
Entering progress and rewards screen, you have 2 options. You have 2 options. Is selected. Ready. Is selected. Entering searching for match screen. Notification, GHILLID09 has joined the lobby. Notification, CPSFL33 has joined the lobby. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue. Notification, R6MPAG has joined the lobby.
Kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Sellers. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game. And this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How about this catch and run? He started generating more and more speed the longer he ran.
Yes, it takes a little time to rev that diesel up and get that thing rolling and getting ahead of steam. But once he gets ahead of steam, you better look out. Those little DBs, those DBs become ankle biters. They go straight for the ankles and dive at the feet.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Great job by the defense there tackling the kick.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He's going to take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They strike strike first. Officials
Entering
offer the
play
deal,
call,
and the coach accepts it. They will
There are
take
8
the penalty.
categories. You have 15
Getting ready for the
options
extra
that
point
bench
after
is
the first
selected.
score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Entering play call.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Here's Sellers to throw. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here on 3rd down. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Sellers. Throws to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up that he finally gets to touch the football.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Fullback's got it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Handoff to the fullback. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Running inside. It's Allen. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Shallow H corner is selected.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeps it on first down. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Sellers. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Wolves used their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Run inside. It's Allen. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll go to the fullback. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Right categories. You have 9 options. All go as selected.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sellers. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Corner.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And the Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. All go as selected.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one.
Makes a grab and room to run. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Throwing Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Sellers. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Sellers from the gun on third down. Steps away. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there because it's third and short. You're in field goal range. Can't take a sack and knock yourself out of that field goal range. And you certainly don't want to force the football into traffic, risking an interception. Throw it away. Now you can kick the field goal if you want to.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt.
You have 6 options.
And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Give to the fullback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Here's Sellers to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play out.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The big fullback's got it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody in their way.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Getting late, pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is you.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, USF. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Favorites. There are 8 categories. You have 16 options. Comeback Y angle goes to selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Short
Quarterback
cross.
adjusting the pattern. Sellers. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line as this offense dials up a chunk play.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Wiggles free. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Finds his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Penn State with the response.
Entering play ball. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have bell options. Steep. Formation. Field goal. There are 6 categories. You have 6 options.
On to attempt the try.
Selected.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down.
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The option, he'll keep it. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls! They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
Number 0, set to kick this one away.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Sellers. He's got him. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
To the air, it's Sellers. This time he's got it. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Finds his man. It's Staley. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State. Penn State with the response.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories. You have well watched. Special teams, field goal, there are 6 categories. You have 6 options.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Here's Sellers to throw. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Number 0, set to kick this one away.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
There are 8 categories. We have 9 options, although is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sellers throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team.
Entering progress and rewards screen, you have 2 options is selected. Ready? And yes. Entering a marketplace. My team. Enter full court offense. You have 4 options. Upgrade is and rename team is selected. Marketplace. General Op Training. Level Up Season 1. And West. Entering 79 plus Brian Musworth. Home P will 79. Brian Musworth Mikado. Yes. Brian Musworth. Yes. Entering season. Entering. Confirmed purchase pop-up. Are you sure you want to buy this pack? It will. Entering 79 plus other. Chris Joel. Samuel Okunla. Chris Joel. Samuel. Yes. Samuel Okunla REDG 84 overall. And you have 3 options. Attributes is selected. Miles Bradley 76 overall is selected. Quixel is enter. Yes. Samuel Okunla entering season 1 screen. You have 7 options. Featured. Beginner offers. Premium, general offers, training. Entering Ncaa training pack screen. Entering Ncaa. Entering confirmed purchase pop-up. Are you sure you want to buy this pack? Ncaa offered C81 overall. Yes. Entering training screen. You have entering confirmed purchase pop-up. Are you sure you want to buy this pack? Sean Fitzsimmons D80 overall. Yes. Entering training screen. Entering confirmed purchase pop-up. Are you sure you want to buy this pack? Ncaa offered C81 overall. Yes. Entering training screen. You have 18 options and field pass.